Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out in the garage goofing around a little bit today. Got some rain going on outside now. It was nice earlier. I was planning on going over to the range, but got my yard, was out doing yard work and it started raining, so I guess I'll keep it indoors for today. What I got for you guys today is something kind of interesting, I think. Honestly, I've never heard of this brand before, so hopefully you guys can tell me more about it. But I did a little bit of research on it, and what we have here is a pretty neat little CO2 powered BB only BB pistol, and it's from a company called ASG, or Action Sports Games. And this particular model, like I said, I'd never heard of this brand until I saw this particular gun. But I looked it up, and they do have like a full line of different stuff to offer, revolvers and Dan Wesson replica CO2 air guns and things like that. But this one is, what is this a replica of? I mean, it kind of looks like a 1911. Really looks like a 1911. They have two versions of this. They have one that actually has a blowback slide, and then this one here is a non-blowback, but the slide still, you can rack the slide, and I'll show you that when we get started on the looking at it. Let me open the box up. Really not much in the box. A little piece of bubble wrap, some instructions, and a brand flyer in there. But what we have is a, I mean, like I said, it looks like a 1911. It's all, I guess, die-cast aluminum metal. The only thing that is really plastic on it is the grips and the CO2 cover, I believe, from what I can tell. But there is the passenger side of it. There's the driver's side. Like I said, you can rack the slide, and let me but it does have a safety like a 1911 right there. It does have a slide hold open like a 1911. You gotta be careful when you push this button here for the mag release. Of course, it's gonna make a liar out of me now, but it has a little mag that you fill up with BBs. It will hold up to 20, I found. It doesn't say in the manual how many it'll hold, but I counted them, and it will hold 20. But I wanted to get that discharged. Again, if you guys see me shoot like that, I've got a box full of rags, a big box of rags down in front of me, and to catch kind of a safety catch for shooting bullets into. But I did do a little bit of testing with this beforehand, and I ran it across the chronograph. The spec online shows that it should be doing 405 feet per second, and when I put a brand new CO2 in here when I first started up, and it was doing around 415, 412, 415 for the first 4 or 5 shots, and then it very quickly, and that's what you're going to see here, it started dropping down until it settled into about a 350 to 360 average, and it stayed doing that for quite a while. So it seems like that there's like a high pressure peak there for there's the first few couple shots, and then it settles down into like a 350, 360. So, like I said, I'll show you here the chronograph numbers. I did test the trigger pull, and it does have a single action or double action. So, and surprisingly, the single action was 4 pounds 12 ounces. Not surprising about the weight, but surprisingly the double action, which means you're pulling the trigger to pull the hammer back and then fire the round, was only 1 ounce more at 4 pounds 13 ounces. So really not a bad trigger for a kind of an entry-level BB gun like this. It's kind of cool. The blowback slide model like this one averages around $60 on Amazon, and then the blowback one is around $90. I'm not sure I would want to spend that much on a. It feels like it should have it would have a grip safety there, but it really doesn't. So let me. I'm gonna pull the magazine out for a second and show you guys. So there's a little door down here in the bottom, and you push this button here, and then it opens up and it reveals the screw for the CO2 cartridge, and the CO2 cartridge goes right in the back here, the back of the hand grip. And I don't know how many shots you'll get on a magazine, but or on a cartridge. I have about 2 full magazines shot out of it so far, and I'm about halfway through this magazine, and we'll go ahead and shoot the rest of this off on camera here. I have a shoot and see downrange. So far I'm not overwhelmed by the accuracy of this gun. I was able to hit the shoot and see with most of the BBs, but so you can either pull double action where you're pulling back the trigger and cocking the hammer, or you can cock the hammer with your thumb, or you can rack the slide back, and it'll which is kind of nice. That's kind of a nice little 1911-ish, you know, gives you that feel for that 1911. Of course, now it's gonna shoot good for me. Not bad. I do like that. It really cocks really easy. Did I pull that one? I think I pulled that one. I flinched that one down low, I believe. I think I see it down low and left, but that was me. That was just on the edge of the bullseye there. Another one just on the edge of the bull. Don't know where that one went. I'll have to grab that and take a look. I can't tell where some of them are hitting. Ooh, I hit the clipboard clip there, and then it came down and hit the target. Ooh, there's another good one. I don't know how many BBs I got left. I think that was it. Yep, I'm out. All right, well, so there's the magazine. So let me show you this magazine real quick before we wrap up. So it has a hole on this is the front, this is the back. You can tell this little foot goes towards the front of the gun, and what I found makes it real easy to load is if you put your finger over the hole in the back and then use your thumb to pull down this magazine follower. Because if you don't put your finger over the hole in the back, the BBs will just drop straight through half the time. So if you cover that hole up, now you can drop your BBs into this front hole. It's relatively straightforward to fill it up. Like I said, a 20 round magazine, and I didn't even realize that until now, but you can actually lock the follower back down at the bottom. There's a little notch here, so that would make it a little bit easier, but you still want to cover up that hole so they don't drop through. Anyway, overall, I think it's a pretty neat gun. Definitely worthy of tin can planking for sure. I don't know if I would want to put it head to head against some of the other BB only pistols that I have, like I have a Crosman, I think it's a 1600, and a Daisy model 1200. Those are all, you know, old legacy guns that aren't available anymore. This is something that's current production, so But it's a fun gun, fun plinker for sure. Like I'm probably 60 shots on this cylinder so far, and still seems to be punching holes in paper pretty good. So anyway, you can get these on Amazon. It's a like I said, ASG Action Sports Games STI Duty One is the model. STI International. I guess maybe that's what it's a. Is that the STI International? Is that like the real gun that this thing is modeled after? I'm not sure, but it's got a nice feel to it. I like it. It's I kind of wish it had adjustable sights, because I'm actually having to windage, Kentucky windage these shots here, because I realized it was shooting low and right. And let me go grab that target and just see where, I want to see where a couple of those hit. All right, yeah, I mean, I really don't think it did too bad at all. So I thought I had more down low, but I only had this one down low here. The rest of them were all up, a couple above the bullseye. Oop, that one, I think that one was there before I started. But the rest of them look like they all came into the bullseye pretty good. So it's an entry-level, you know, BB plinker. Take it for what it is. Is it worth the money? You be the judge. I think it's a fun little gun, and it'll get the job done. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I do post up new videos. You can find this and a lot of other things on Amazon. My link down below will take you to my storefront, and you can shop for this or other items on Amazon, and you'll be benefiting the channel quite a bit, and it won't cost you any more if you use that link. So anyway, till next time, have a great day.